Yo, it's your guy, DrTimey. Easy does it. We're here again, and it's 2022. Yeah, apologies. I know I left you guys for like 2021, but hey, it was just one of those things, man, that just had to be done. It just had to be done. I know I pod faded, but still, we're here. We're back again, and we're at it again. Forgive me, guys, but I'll tell you what, I did miss you, and I did miss you a lot. So for that, let me give you a round of applause. Hey, you guys have been so good. You've been so good. So anyway, I'm going to talk to you about, 2021. 2021 was a bit of an experience still. I took it to be a year of development for myself in every aspect of it. I'm telling you, man, it's quite difficult. It was quite really difficult because you get to find out a lot. You get to find out a lot, about your finances, about your mental health, about your spiritual state, about your friendships, relationships, your family, everything, man, your profession. Yeah, and it really just reminded me about a couple of things that went through, some of the episodes that we did, in the first season. And one of the things that stuck out was about consistency. And I had to really stay consistent in 2021. And it was hard. It was really, really hard to stay consistent because consistency requires focus. It requires you to just keep your eye on that goal. You got to keep going regardless of what anyone around you says, regardless of what people are doing. You got to know what you want out of what you're trying to achieve. And you got to stick at it. Others might not really like it because they want other things for you. But again, that's going to test your friendship. That's going to test your, family. It's just going to test everything around you, man. It's just going to test whether or not you're just someone who's just needy for attention or you really, really want this thing. People say they want stuff, but they really don't go for it. I had to test myself last year, 2021, to really, really test myself. How bad do I really want what I'm looking for? How bad do I really want what I want? And it was tough. It was really, really tough, guys. But I made it. We're all here. If you're listening to my voice right now, you're here. And I'm really happy because, yeah, you guys have been listening. I know you probably missed me too, and I missed you a lot. Yeah, I know. You know how it is, but I'm here now. So yeah, 2022 is going to be another exciting year. And I just want you to listen to what I'm saying to you right now. I just want you to realize that you are definitely going to have to take some chances. You are going to have to take some risks if you just don't want anything ordinary. And ordinary means you're gonna have to do above the norm, and that's gonna be everything around you. Everything. If you want the best, you're gonna change stuff. You're just gonna have to get through changes, and some of these changes are not gonna be great for you as a person. They're not gonna be great for people around you, but the results, you'll definitely be very happy when you get there, after all, and you be a better person. Because as it is right now, DrTimey, I'm on my version 3.0. I've been evolving every single time. But hey, this is it. As you can see, it's a different voice right now. It's a different vibe. And the vibe's got to be different because if you're going up and up, if you're trying to change levels, you can't be on the same vibe, the vibe has got to be banging. You know what I'm saying now? No, listen, I'm about that soft life. You know what I mean? I'm about that soft life. You know what I mean? So I'm not about to be messing about and thinking that I don't want that soft life for myself. And a soft life isn't necessarily about money all the time. But yeah, money does come into play. But soft life really means that sometimes you just want a peace of mind. You want, fantastic mental health. You just want to be able to relax. You want to be able to know that other people around you are okay. People that are important, that is. Not just anybody, because you have all these people, all these pagans, out here, fake people. And you know what I'm talking about, because I'm sure you've got a lot of them around you as well. They cheer you when they need to cheer you, and their cheer is probably fake, as they normally do. They give you all these random cheers, you see, And I said they're going to cheer you anyhow, make you feel like you're the baba, you're the don. But hey, listen, don't get gassed, bro. Don't get gassed. Stick to what you know. Stick to your thing. Stick to what you want to be doing. Focus on you. Focusing you all day long. I tell you what, last year, man, your guy does I was just having a good time, man. I was working hard. I tell you what, last year solidified that statement about nothing good comes easy, because you got to work hard for it. And I had to work really, really hard for anything last year. anything that I was thinking about, anything that I wanted to do, anything that I just wanted to like achieve, really, I just found that I had to put in more effort. And I thought, wow. And this is one of the reasons why I couldn't pod. Although, to be honest with you, I could have, but still, it just wouldn't have been able to be as good as I sound right now. And I'm sure you know, Dr. Timey's on a roll, you know, and I'm out here to serve you guys. I'm out here to talk to you, and I know you're listening. I know when you hear this voice, you know the puff is about to drop, you know. But for now, you know, it's just going to be the first one for 2022, and I just wanted you to know that I'm out here, you know. We don't come, you know, we're back here, you know, to serve our people, to let our people know we didn't forget them. Yeah, we're in this together, and I look forward to what 2022 has got to offer. So sit tight, you know, put your seatbelt on, you know, wrap yourself around whatever it is you need to do. But I do hope you're all right, because Macron, what's that guy's name? Omicron, yeah, that guy, man, that guy was just causing havoc, man, you know, close to the end of the year. I was actually thinking that we were gonna get another lockdown, and I thought, what another lockdown, man. But yeah, you know, thank goodness, you know, Boris, you know, held himself together. But Boris was moving mad, you know, putting people on red list, you know. Boris was putting my Niger people on red list. Can you believe that? Niger people on red list. Dude, do you know how much revenue comes in for people that travel to and fro Nigeria, especially December time? Man, people wanted to have some proper dirty December, a very dirty one, and you're just there, Boris, trying to stop it. You know, Boris was just moving absolutely mad erratic, and I was thinking, bruv, you better not even be funny, you know, because they started charging all these people like, oh, when you come back into the UK, you got to pay like $2,000. You got to get put into a hotel you didn't choose, and it's going to be a box standard hotel. Do you know how much it is if you actually booked a hotel of like £2,300? Do you know what that hotel is going to look like if you booked a hotel for you know, that kind of amount of money? You know, I think it probably equal to like 200 plus a night. If you booked a hotel that was up to £180 a night, it's likely going to be close to a 5-star, a very good hotel, by the way. So I don't know what, you know, Boris was on. Maybe it was this Christmas party he had that everyone's giving, you know, hell for, but whatever that is anyway. But yeah, last year, 2021, I tell you what, I made some new relationships. You know, I found out, you know, that there are other different people that could expose you to different things and teach you different things. And I tell you what, I also learned that you have to be open to receive other people that are not like you. You can't always want to relate to or talk to or befriend people that look exactly or sound exactly or think exactly like you. I hung out with a couple of people, and I'll be telling you all of it, man. G's there. So this year, Dr. Timey is going to be giving you guys a lot of gist, man. I could just do gist tonight, you know what I'm saying? You know, but don't worry, we're going to have new guests. You know, we're going to have some superb guests coming on. But right now, you got your boy here, and I'm ready to serve you, man. But I got a gist, you know. Why not? You know, yeah, why not? I've got a gist about my new friend, Uncle Timey. Uncle Timey, by the way, was fantastic last year. I had so many experiences, and I'm going to tell you a couple of short stories about you know, my encounters with Uncle Timey. But yeah, solid guy, very solid uncle, man. He's one of those kind of people you want around you that give you like proper puff, man. Well made, hot, sizzling puff, you know, something that makes sense. The guy was just dropping a lot of nuggets, man, a lot of sense. And I had to take those things, I had to write them down, and I had to put some of them on my vision board and just say, yeah, you know, these are things that I'm going to be working on. I did travel a lot last year, quite a lot, and I'm grateful that I was able to do so, because every time I was traveling, I had a lot of anxiety, because I kind of thought, if I fail this test, now I've got to cancel my travel, you know, which is going to impact my business appointment and anything else that I was looking to do, you know. So for the amount of times I had to be traveling in and out, I did a lot of COVID tests, and I will tell you, up until right now, I haven't actually tested positive yet. Fingers crossed, you know, touch wood. But anyway, where's the wood to touch? I can't touch anything right now. But yeah, you know what I mean. But I haven't actually tested positive yet. But I'm fully vaccinated, boosted, double boosted, triple boosted, you know, because now so they're going to boost everybody, you know. A lot of people are getting really worried and concerned about that whole thing, you had people just saying also, you get people right now who are not vaccinated, and their theory, they've got some conspiracy going on because they don't want to be tracked. And I'm like, well, if you want to travel, it is what it is. Right now, we've got health passports, which are in form of apps. So if you're traveling around countries, you've got to download this app, which obviously means that your record is available to countries that probably have some kind of a data agreement to share this information. So we no longer go anywhere. Our data's been out there anyway since we started having like iPhones and that. So it's nothing new. So anyone that's worried about, being tracked, because of, vaccines and that, I think that conspiracy is kind of like, out the door, because right now, it is just what it is. Our data is everywhere. Our data is out there. People know, unless you're going to like third world countries that are not really in that space yet, but they will be, but they're not in that space yet. So you might not have to worry about your information being stored and being used. But if you do watch YouTube or use like Facebook, I'm sure you've already started seeing like targeted advertising, or you see like when you watch certain programs on YouTube, it makes certain suggestions. That's because it already knows who you are. It kind of uses your kind of browsing type of history on what you actually browse on to suggest these things. So I think that's exactly the same to what's happening with the vaccination. Our information has already been out there, and it will be shared. It has been shared with big companies. It's just now it's all about our health information that's going to be more broadcasted, because anyone who knows GDPR, let me see, what does GDPR mean again? GDPR, General Data Protection. I don't even know now. Let me check that quickly. I should know this, but hey, it is just one of those things. But yeah, meaning of GDPR. Let me have a browse. GDPR. Oh yeah, so it means General Data Protection Regulation. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Come on, guy. What's that about? How would you miss that kind of stuff, man? Come on. But hey, before you start getting a round of applause, for not knowing it, you should be getting some serious, booze and that. But hey, yeah, that's what it means. GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, which is about protecting your data. Yeah, has certain things stated in there that you can't really share special information, and special information are things to do with your health, your sexual orientation, I think possibly religion, a couple of other things. But yeah, so but now I'm sure that's out of the door now. People would know, so beware of hackers, man. They can start hacking your systems. So it's even more important now that you need to start have antivirus and that on your machines, because yeah, it will get to that point where data is going to be taken from you, and you will be held at ransom to pay for it. So be very careful what you're doing online now, because it's getting tougher. Also, 2021 was all about remote working. Obviously, remote working started in 2020, but I think it's now become a thing. A lot more organizations are working remotely. And, that kind of brought one of the things that I used to talk about to previous, colleagues and just people about churches. You used to have back in the day, people just treat you a certain way because you don't go to church regularly. And whenever they see you, they're like, oh, you haven't been in church in time. But they're set in churches that have been digital for a long time. They've been having like church services online, so people are at home watching them. But now everyone had to stay at home for 2020 and a bit of 2021, watching your thing on online, your services online. Now, for those who were like, self-righteous, I'm gonna have a conversation about that in a different episode, because I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you because you felt you were all that. You were all that and a bag of chips, because yeah, you went to the building every day. You were there. You were the first person who got there 5 o'clock in the morning, the last person who left. Now, how do you feel that you've been at home watching your service, watching the sermons, doing your worship? How do you feel? Do you feel any less about yourself? But anyway, I'll leave that one out. I'm not too going to talk about that for now. We'll keep that for another episode. But anyway, right now, I just want to introduce you guys to DrTimey, new version 3.0. And it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. But like I said before, I did miss you guys. And I hope, you keep listening. And I hope this year we're going to do bigger things. And it is what it is, man. So it's your boy, DrTimey. Easy does it.